Hello everyone. Today I plan to play around with some playing cards and game cards that I have. This is my little stash of cards, and I think I should do something with them. I've done things in the past, but I still have so many that I really would like to dwindle down my stash here. It's all about using what I already have, and I'm going to use up a lot of scraps with these projects. Now, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I haven't made any prototypes, and I haven't really even made a plan, but that doesn't matter. I'll just go along as I go. My name is Laura, by the way, and I am from the Queen of Mirth, and I'm very happy to be here with you today. It means a lot to me to be able to do this. Now, this is a great big deck of cards I got some time ago at the dollar store. In fact, I think most of these are from the dollar store. My grandson, who's 27 and who lives with me, has friends, and when I think of it, I always ask his friends to bring me their used playing cards if they have any that don't, that are too tattered to use or that are missing cards in the deck, and so I can get them that way as well. Now, okay, let's take one of these big ones, and I think I'll make some kind of a journaling card with a pocket on the other side, something like that. Okay, that's not going to work. I think that this one will. Okay. So let's just trace around it. I love doing this kind of thing, this type of project, because it's very relaxing. It's peaceful and easy, and the results are kind of good. Well, they're not kind of good, they're just good. I've kind of screwed up there, but that's okay. I'll fix it after I stick it on. I love making a creative mess, and I love keeping my scraps. At least I love keeping the scraps that I like from paper that I like. So, okay, Mr. King. It's not perfect. It's a little, the paper's a little too small on one side, but I'll be able to fix it one way or another, I am sure. And I'm going to use my Oohoo glue stick, which always works. This video might be a little bit longer than usual, I'm not sure. Lately I've been trying to make them a little shorter, but sometimes it's not possible, and I want to just make a few of these before I sign off. I don't want to make 2 videos of it. So. This is some kind of medieval manuscript or something. It's really stuck. That is quite perfect to make the pocket. Okay. So I need to make some kind of, or I need to cover it with something that kind of goes with it. Okay. I'm going to do a different method this time so that it should work, it should be on perfectly. So I'm just taking a good look at it, and yes, I like it. Let me just trim this a little bit. There. Yes, this will make a really nice pocket side to the whole thing. And then the other side will be, I'll make it something for writing on, I believe. I like it. I wonder if I could use one of these with a background. Perhaps. It's very white though, isn't it? I need something that's light colored. That would work. this would work. I don't know. This would work. Yeah, I like that. It's a part of an old paper bag. So it could go like that over some border papers. Or some, not border papers per se, but papers that I can use for borders, which I should have around here. Okay, there's something. There's something. There's something almost. There's something, perhaps. And this could possibly be. So how about, oh yeah, yes. I think we're, yes. This is good. Now I can just use this underneath my work because I'm going to be putting glue all over it anyway. Okay, now for this. If I get a little bit of glue on the front, it doesn't matter because it's simply going to turn, it'll fade away. It will be dry clear anyway. So this is good. This is some paper I did some things with, like it was just from a regular book, not an old one. And I coffee dyed it and then put a lot of ink spray on it and stuff like that. Turned out really well. Now I use it all the time. Now let's put this here. That's lovely. And just to get it out of my way, I will actually cut off the excess right now of this one because there's quite a bit of it. Maybe not on that side. that's so nice. Do the gold side up. Both sides are nice, but the one I like is the one with the gold on it. Yes, this is a very stress-free project. You can't go wrong. Can't make a mistake with it. It's just always going to turn out. So nice. Now, let's put maybe some of this. It has a straight edge. So I'll just put it there. Well, here we are. The first one is done. It's great. Not great, but it's good. I'm happy with it. This is for journaling on this side. And then this side has a pocket. And I'll be able to fit something like this into the pocket. I wouldn't use this the way it is, but it's just as an example. Maybe I can find something that would work. Here. Something like this. This is a kind of a pretty card thing. There. How nice. How nice is that? Okay. So first one done. Now the next thing I'd like to try will be with I don't even know what I'm doing, frankly. But let's take one of these cards. It's not one of the big jumbos. It says jumbo, but it's not. It's about half the size of the real jumbo. No, this might be the same size. I don't know. No, I can't even talk. Let's use two of the same this time. It's always great to just cut them in half, and I can use this as my cutting line, so I don't have to use a ruler or anything. I can just cut. It's probably not really straight. No, it's not, but that's okay. I'm going to do it again. It doesn't matter if this is a bit small. I'm going to try to do it right through these diamond shapes and then finish it. That should be straight. That's much better. Okay, now if I can find my little corner punch and get it going, I can see through this so that I can see that I'm halfway through the card. See, that should work. Although, I think I'll try and punch it after. It's going to be hard to like if I cover it all with paper, then I'm going to have to make the paper have the half circle as well. And I don't want to do that with scissors. So hopefully I can just do it this way. Okay, now let's find some paper. This is lovely. Chinese writing. Which way does it go? It goes this way. I'm pretty sure it goes this way. I actually studied Chinese, the language. I didn't study the written form, and I didn't do that well. I went to China a couple of times, so I took a couple of courses at our community college just so I could speak when I got there, just so I could, you know, talk to people in Chinese when I got there. And I did, although I must say I wasn't very good at it. They were just very kind to me, and I think they appreciated, the people there appreciated that I at least tried. Okay, let's get this show on the road here. This is my favorite thing to do with playing cards, more than playing with the cards, like more than card games. I always forget the rules with card games. When I was young, I used to enjoy a couple of them, but I was never really very good at that kind of stuff. And now I just love decks of cards for this sort of thing. Okay, here we go. Here we are. Now trim away the excess. See, this Chinese paper is so lovely. I would never throw away a scrap of it, but I have to use it because I end up with, you know, thousands of scraps, which is crazy. So, got to use these things. And, you know, making junk journal embellishments is a great use for all the scraps. And there's no end to what we can make. It's limitless, really. And everything is different. You really can't make the exact same thing twice anyway. There. So, I got this one done, and I think it goes this way. Although, it could go this way. I don't know. I think it goes this way. Yikes. Nice. The Oohoo glue stick is pretty good, if I don't mind saying so myself. And I don't. How about you? kind of it's thin because it's a magazine page. Not from like Flo or Daphne's Diary, where they give you beautiful, beautiful paper. It's just regular magazine paper. But I like it, and it's the right colors, and it's got this is a picture of a patchwork, patchwork quilt, which I love patchwork quilts, of course. And there's a kitty cat sewn onto it. And I love kitty cats. I have one. And I do love him. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be the pocket. Yeah, that when you use the same card to make the pocket, obviously it's going to fit perfectly. No questions about that. Okay, about there, I hope. Yeah, I think so. Okay, trim it up. One thing about COVID, I live in British Columbia in Canada, and we actually are experiencing a very prolonged lockdown, which I'm not objecting to, by the way. I think that we're doing quite well, but it's being taken very seriously. So I haven't been in stores for the longest time. Like for a year now, I think I went to $1 store once, and that was it. So I am really, one good thing that's happened here is that I'm being forced to actually use what I have rather than running around town buying more stuff. Although I can run around the internet and buy more stuff, which I'm trying not to do. It's a little bit hard sometimes because I start looking at craft supplies that are really discounted and stuff, and art supplies, which, I really love. But it's not a good idea. I'm going to try and do the corners here. I hope this works. Oh yeah, nice. Gives a bit of a finished appearance. Now, this will be the top because the cat is lying on a mat. Now let's see, that's gonna work. Okay, then I want to get my circle punch and make a half circle, some kind of a semicircle here. Now we don't want to cut too much because it's actually quite a small card in a way. I mean, it's just a piece of one of the cards. So let's just make it about there. Now, have we got it equal pretty much on both sides? I do hope so. There, that's kind of right, I think. And I want to have it pretty straight. Oh, good. Okay, where are you, kitty cat? There you are. Okay, so this is the one with the pocket, the side with the pocket. And all I need to do is glue it down. And if you're not really confident that this is going to stay, the glue, and you know, the card on the other card, you can always put a little bit of washi tape or something in there. Okay. Just want to reposition it slightly. There. Oh, I think that's going to be just perfect. I wonder if I have something to put inside. Here's a nice picture of a flower. So it's going to just go like so. Yeah. Is that ever pretty? I love quilts so much. I've made a few, but not really, like not the kind that are really professional, like that would win a prize or something. I've just made, like, when my daughter was born, I made her baby blanket. It was a quilt. And I've made a few other things using very easy sewing methods. I can do basic sewing, but nothing really fancy. Okay, my friends, what are we doing now? We're trying to find something for the back of this, for our, for the back, for the journaling card. I think I'll put this on the back. Do I want blue? Or, no, I think the green. Green is safer for some reason. I'm not being very adventurous, really, with this. I just want to relax and have it look nice. I want to have something I like that I can put in my junk journals as I make them. If you've seen I have a video somewhere in this pile of videos on this YouTube channel. I have one of what's in the box of different elements and embellishments that I've made for journals. And then, so when I make a journal, I can actually dip into the box. And I don't have to make everything from scratch. Let's see. Okay. Better take this guy out, because I'm going to be doing this. I didn't bring out my bone folder, but I definitely have my scissors. So here we go. I like the bone folder though. I do. Oh, I ended up making it blue anyway. Honestly, I don't know where my head is at today. Honestly, I can't believe it. You know, I say, oh, it's got to be the green. So then I put the blue on. I made this paper myself. This, the green and the blue. I made over the summer, and during the summer until school started again, And last spring, the school, my granddaughter couldn't go to school because of COVID. And I made a course for her about ancient Greece. She's 9 years old and she didn't know much about it. And oh man, she got so excited about it. And I love it myself, you see. And it's easy to pass on the joy if you have it yourself. And anyway, I made a couple of junk journals for her, but they were the ancient Greece theme. And I couldn't put them in my shop. Like, they're nothing that I could mass produce or anything because I was using some copyrighted materials. But I made a friend from Greece who puts things on Etsy. She has a store where she has Percy Jackson figures. My granddaughter read all the Percy Jackson books after we started Ancient Greece. And she also has mythological creatures, like gods and goddesses. All the gods and goddesses from Mount Olympus, for example, she has. And they're beautiful drawings or beautiful artwork. I'll put the link for you anyway, just in case there's somebody out there who is interested. But I can't sell those images, so I can't make a journal to sell. But I was able to copy them for our own personal use. And yeah, it was just lovely. Anyway, here we are. It's blue, and I don't think we can write on that because it's quite bright. So I think I'll find something like I did with the paper bag. What about this? That's pretty good, I think. It's shiny, so a person would have to use the right kind of pen, but most of us have pens that will write on shiny things. Actually, a ballpoint pen probably would be fine. It would be fine. So I love the torn edge look for things. Okay, how are we doing here? Maybe this way. Yeah, I like it. You like it? I think that'll be good. So, just like that. Moving right along here, we have use this to help me. How about a little washi tape? That sounds like a good idea. There, I like that. So there's number 2. Down, done. Okay, we've got number 1 and number 2. They're very similar, actually. They're pretty much the same idea, but they'll probably both go in different journals. Okay, let's do one more and then see how it goes. Okay, I want to do this. I have a ruler. And I think I'll just do a very simple method of, might be easier, just better to see if I do it on this side. So I'm just going to make a pencil line down here for cutting. And I'll make some kind of a tuck spot. I think it'll work. I've never made this exact thing before, but look at that. It should work just fine. Okay, now I need to cover, and by the way, I won't have to cover the back because that will be glued into the journal. It's just these parts that have to be done. Okay, I have to find some paper in this stash. I'm so happy to be using it up. Really. Maybe that. This paper is a little thin and you can kind of see through it, so I don't think I'll use it. This one would just fit that. I don't know, does it go with this? Sort of. Sort of. Is sort of good enough? Maybe. It might be. Let's just see. I don't have very many larger pieces here. That's what it is. doesn't go with any of it. What about these vegetables? I mean, it would have, or what about these people? They kind of go with everything, don't they? And that just fits. Okie dokie, we got it. Got it. Okay. I find black and white patterns and illustrations tend to go with almost anything. Okay, there we are. So that will work. And then I need something for this part. Oh, I thought, when I cut it out, I thought that this was the smaller piece. Boy, today is not my day. I don't want to wreck this. I'd have to cut them off in half. I don't want to do that. So let's find something else. What about these things? What about some pens? Or what about putting them here? And it would go to, yeah, I think that would be good. I'm going to do it this way. I'm not doing it right at the edges because it looks like it isn't going to work that well. Okay. Now let's see what that looks like. Except where is my card? Here it is. So it could go like that. That would be fine. And then, what about this? This isn't quite big enough or long enough. I'm kind of this I can't use because these flowers are going the wrong way. I don't know if I have anything big enough or wide enough, long enough for this. I do not think I do. I mean, I have this. That's nice. I think that's nice. It's just a piece of from a magazine. Okay, that one is the one. Get these out of the way. And get something underneath my work. That's dry now. Yes, that's fine. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Okay, I have now made 3 different things for junk journal embellishments for out of playing cards, or out of cards. One of them is a children's game card thing, but they're the same to use. So I'm really quite happy with what I've accomplished. This is the side for journaling. This is the pocket to keep things in. And this one was the playing card was smaller. Have I glued that in there inadvertently? Not really. Okay, so this is the front with the pocket. This is the part with where a person can do some writing. And you can just keep that like that. And then this one will go long ways in a journal, and things can be tucked into it. This is obviously it's too long, but it'll be like this. Let me just find something that would go in there, or that could go in there. Oh, here's a bird. Maybe a bit small, but he's so cute. And I don't know, maybe this would fit in. This is an ancient Egyptian disc of some sort. It could be tucked in there if the journal page was wide enough, which it probably wouldn't be if it's one of the ones I do. Oh, here's something. How about, this is a kind of tag actually, or something. That's pretty good. That looks good. And here's some roses. So anyway, this is how this one will work, and it will be glued right into the journal, onto a page. And then I could put something here. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? The bird. Yeah, let's put him in. So I didn't finish yet. See, these things, they actually are, it's kind of never-ending creativity. There's always something more you can do. Things are never completely done, unless you want them to be. And this looks a little plain, although plain is good too. But this is good, because it shows us also which way the thing goes, which is up and which is down. There. What a pretty bird. I just cut that out of a magazine. I don't know what magazine it was. So here we are. I'm quite happy, actually. I mean, I'm happy anyway today. Today's a good day. Here in Vancouver, it's so beautiful out. It's just, honestly, it's like the first days of summer already. So here we are. I think I'll stick to, well, I've got pink roses here. I wonder if, no. Okay, let's go. I gotta go. So anyway, these are the three embellishments, elements that I've made for junk journals. And as you can see, it's pretty easy, and it was a lot of fun. I completely relaxed and enjoyed myself while I was working. And I'm really glad that you're with me. I appreciate it very much. And do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And press the like button if you like this video or if you like these ideas. And I hope the very best for every one of you. Take care now. Thank you. Bye.